concerns, any worries, any preparation to be right here, right now. Just let it out. One more time. Take a nice deep breath in. Just breathe out. Welcome everyone. We're so happy. We're really happy. We really are really excited that we're doing this again. This is a second challenge, as I said to them this morning, to the people on the class.
You're so excited.
Wow. I love that feel. This is like, can you feel that? Okay. Originally, when we created the program, was a way to really start bringing people from the New Year resolution, and then create the company, marketing company said, let's do a weight loss challenge, like everyone else, the weight loss challenge. And they said that, weight loss challenge doesn't work with us that well. Why don't we change that to something that's more related to what we do, wellness? So that's what we created, the fat burning challenge. That was the first time. Now the second time, we just tweak it a little bit. It's new and improved, and we changed from a challenge to a fat burning program, as you read it right out. It's not just about challenge. This is a program. This is a way that we can create something together, and then we can use it for 6 weeks, and we can take it outside of those 6 weeks to our daily life, to our families, to everywhere we go, and we're gonna apply the knowledge and the information we get on those 6 weeks. That's what we're gonna turn into a program. Of course, it's a challenge, and I have all kinds of people here. People want to lose weight, people want to lose fat, people want to get skinnier, people want to look good for the summer, people have weddings, there's all kinds of different things. So we want to try to incorporate everyone in the same basket. I know some of you have special needs, and we want to try to address those things as much as we can. But if you need, by any chance, any private consultation, you need more information about it, you can do a private with me, a consultation with Susan, and you can find a trainer, and then you can really work on your specific needs. We want to try to accommodate everyone into inside the challenge. There's a lot of information that we want to share with you. We're using a lot of different ways to bring that information to you. We don't want any one of you skip the information and the schedule of the activities we're doing. Okay. So the first thing and the most important, this is a list that we bring, like, this is probably the 4th or the 5th time we've been printing this list. Once we start writing things, and then if you're on the rush and you write your email back, you don't receive the information. So I want to make a note here. If you check your email, if your email is alright, you don't have to do anything. If your email has a little something that it's not spelled right, you just correct it right there. And then on the side, it's a little, you just put a mark if you're here. That's all you need to do, okay? So that way.
That's after you finish, I need to say something.
Okay. Once you put the mark, we know that you've been receiving the information. Just to know, from the people that are here, who received our first email? Raise your hand. Good. Let's do the other way around. Who didn't receive any information of what we're doing? Just three of you. Okay. So I'm gonna pass this list. Check it out. Check your email, and put your if you're here, that the attendance come with a little bit of money. Simple. Maga, you wanna say something?
Yes. The people that are in yellow, that you see, if you're in yellow and something says in a scripture on the side, come talk to me, because you need to do something special because of your server or thing. So come talk to me. If something is writing on the side, okay, I am the one.
Okay, I'm gonna start passing the list here. First, the most important things that you need to do, this is the file, okay? Everything, all the information, this is our first step to our future, not too far in the future, book that we want to create. So you are in the first group of people that we eventually want to have something that's going to be like a program that it's already like, everything we're gonna give you, the recipes, the tips, the workout trainings, the highlights, hands-out, everything we put in here. This is very important information that we created from scratch, and then we really appreciate that you keep this for yourself. Try not to share this with everyone because it's not just what we give you here, it's about what we create here together, okay? So the most important thing here, it's what we call like official beginning of the challenge. We should do that before, but I think that we're all together. Look when the page says contract with myself.
Thank you so much.
Okay? So any volunteer want to read the contract with myself? This is, you give this for yourself. Okay? Anyone wants to read that? Okay. Yes, so we have plenty here. Who doesn't have one? Come on, hold on. Anyone else? We all good? Okay.
Okay, so it's a contract with myself. Dearest body of mine, after careful thought and consideration, I hereby promise to honor you as a temple of my soul, offer you healthy foods and drinks, realize that you deserve to be healthy, overcome the addictions that hurt you, love and appreciate you for what you do, accept that you have the power to heal you, adorn you with nice, comfortable clothes and shoes, amen. Realize that laughter, play, and rest help you feel good, exercise regularly and appropriately for my body type, accept you and be grateful for you just the way you are, listen to messages you are sending me when you are hurt or sick, understand that my unexpressed emotions and thoughts affect you. That's it, right?
Yeah. So the disclosure, we have here 3 things that are the only requirements from the challenge. You have to comment with your body fat measurements, so it's bi-weekly. So we have the schedule of the activities, which is on the email that you receive, and also here you have the schedule. Yes, you receive this on your email as an attachment. This is the schedule of the activities. So everything is here in terms of what you have to do for the challenge. Okay. So the next measurement will be June 3rd and 4th. If you don't have this information, if you don't receive the email, we have extra copies of this. You can ask for that. You can say, but if you receive the email, everything is there. Okay. So the measurements are bi-weekly. The only requirements, you need to do three classes. Have to be any fitness or yoga classes, 3 classes from our schedule, and no weight, fat loss enhancement drugs. We don't believe in anything that just like when you lose like 20% of body fat, or if you plan to do a liposuction, do it after the challenge. Okay, so it's got to be like fair competitors. Okay, and that's it. And I love you so much. You sign this and you keep that for yourself. And if you want to add something else, you keep it for yourself. Okay? So the next thing we have here on the challenge, on the folder, it's and Susan's going to talk a little bit more about it. People are asking me, so what do I do? How do I start? What I need to do? And people feel like, oh my God, I'm on my own. Yes, somehow you are on your own. And as I was reading some quotes from Dwayne Wade from the Miami Heat, he was saying something about like his hunger of winning, and then I wanted to use that analogy here, but I don't know what's the right analogy. And the analogy is like how hungry you are. How hungry you are of winning, how hungry you are of knowledge, how hungry you are of change. And that's the hunger we want to look for. That's the hunger we want to bring into this challenge. Not the hunger, oh my God, I'm hungry, I want to eat chocolate, I want to eat sugar. No. So I use that as a double meaning. And I ask yourself, and I ask when they take body fat measurement to my people, how committed you are. We are 100% committed. It doesn't come from us, it has to come from you. So whatever you put out is what you're gonna get in for yourself. Okay? And we have the beauty, I have a couple of people, or 3 people from the previous challenge. So I would like them to talk a little bit of the experience for that. We're gonna have time to talk about that. Now we have a lot of things that are here in the program. that will definitely will help you to move toward your goals, okay? There's no requirement for you to do it, but it's really important to know about it so you can consider if you want to include it in your program.
So a couple of things that people have asked me what to do during the challenge, what they can do during the challenge. So there's a couple of things. We created a fat burning diet. You all have this one in your folder too. Okay, so the way this works, this is a diet designed for the fat burning challenge. It's 1,100 calories, very well balanced. It has breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 snacks, and a dessert. And this is very recommended during the 6 weeks. It also teaches you the balance of the 3 macronutrients, which we will have a meeting to talk about that. It's very well balanced and it fills you because it has a lot of fiber. So it's very good. If you have any questions about this, ask me. The other option that you have is the detox program. That's always our Jumpstart program. We always recommend that should be our reset button. So if you have questions about the detox, please also approach to me and I'll explain a little bit more about that. The idea of that 7 days is to clean your liver, to accelerate metabolism, clean you from addiction to sugar and simple carbs, and definitely to help the liver. So that's also a very good start. And then you have the options of consultations with me. You have acupuncture with Danielle. That's also very, very, very good approach to stress, to anxiety, to carbs. So also you have this program that shows you exactly where you can, the best place for you to start or to be during the 6 weeks. Okay? That's the program.
We schedule all the 5 meetings that we're gonna have. We give every meeting a topic, and you have those on the program. We're gonna give extra programs so you can see where we are right now. Okay? You don't have this on your. You don't have this on your. You have it?
No.
Okay. So this is the first meeting, and this meeting is all about planning. It's all we're gonna about. The first meeting we're gonna try to explain what we're gonna do for this 6 weeks, and also we're gonna start to give them some ideas of how to plan everything from your workout to what you eat to the how you start incorporating those things into your diet. And this is gonna be this meeting. The next meeting we're gonna have in a week from Tuesday, a week from today. It's gonna be all about macronutrients. A lot of people ask us about like what is carbs, what is proteins, what is sugar, and things like that. So we're gonna all talk about macronutrients, and we're gonna give a special attention to beans. The cool thing about the meeting, it's the opportunity for all us to share. We're gonna share about our experience. We're gonna share about how we feel. We're gonna share about ideas, information we know, applications we know, and it's really important we can get to that. What we try creating here is a community. And the more you put into it, the more you will get out. There's a lot of things that also will like keep us reinforced into the process. One of the things is the day after, which is tomorrow or Thursday, you're gonna receive an email of the summary of the meetings. So if by any chance you didn't have the opportunity to come to the meeting, you will receive information with the summary of what we talk about the meeting. Every meeting we're gonna give you an assignment. If that assignment is something you're gonna do for yourself, you don't have to share the assignment. In the following meeting, we just talk a little bit more about it. But the assignment is something for you to have accountability. To have accountability for yourself. It's really important. The next thing we have is the Facebook account. We have a closed group. It's just a private group with Facebook. If you in the email, you also have information how to access that the Facebook. You just put my name, put Alexander Cohen, and then you say I want to be in the challenge or in the 5 Burning Challenge. Schedules. We need a schedule. So in that you put Alex on in Facebook if you have Facebook, and I incorporate in the group. The cool thing about the group, it's like it's the same group from the beginning. There's a lot of people that have ideas, concerns, recipes from previous group, and in the same group. So we're gonna have a group of over 100 people always in the same page and the same goal. So it's really powerful. So if you can use it, it's another way for you to feel like you're not alone. You're not alone in this process. And I want you to see the people around you. I want you to see their faces. Sometimes when you're taking a class, yes, you encourage each other. You want to work on it. You want to do a workout together. Let's plan to do the Zumba next week. You know, this is the ability of inspiring each other. Use the momentum to really get into the process of do something for yourself. So another thing that Susan and I, we start getting a little bit more into it's Instagram. Okay, I have Nancy there. She's an Instagram fan. She's also big into it. So if you want to be our followers, we're gonna give you our number, the name, in Instagram, so you can follow us. And then we put recipes, we put inspirational quotes. We give you a lot of information on how to also keep it posted with the challenge. What else we're going to talk about?
So every meeting will look a little bit like that. We'll have the topic, what we need to cover, and then there's a lot of interaction and questions. And these questions have to be alive. The more questions we have, the more we get out of that meeting. We're going to try to make it an hour. If you don't make it to the 12:30, you have the 6:30. It's every Tuesday for 5 meetings. So it's very concrete, and I know we're going to get a lot from it, a lot. And then we have 2 more lectures. One is the Smart Shopping, which is June 5th. And then another one that is the smoothies. So we're going to have a class of how to prepare smoothies. And within the smoothies, we talk about vegetable protein and all sort of great ideas for smoothies, which is something very big, and we try to promote smoothies versus juicing, and we'll explain that.
Those workshops are open for everyone. They're not included in the challenge. I think it's like you have to be in the challenge, you have like a discount of $10 or something like that. It's like, I don't know, $15, $20, something like that. So if you want to bring someone that will be beneficial, this meeting is exclusively from the people on the challenge. And there's activities that's going to be just exclusively for you. But those 2 meetings, we decide to open it to everyone. They don't have to pay the same price. They have to pay a lot more because they're not in the challenge. But those are amazing, amazing workshops. The ones that I really like a lot is the Smart Shop. We're going to give you a lot of ideas, and we're going to bring our own shopping list here. We're going to bring a lot of things we believe on, a lot of things we like. So we're going to start sharing that with you, so you can start incorporating new things into your life. And once you got a brand and you use it, you can stay there for a long time. That's really, really cool.
They were asking if we're doing the sugar. And if there is a need and a request, we might also add that during the 6 weeks.
The third.
The sugar group. That's a lecture that we give alone, and it's all about sugar. It's an hour about sugar.
Yes.
Sugar cravings and how to control.
Yes, we did. We've done many times the Sugar Plus lecture. We've even been to schools many times to teach to the PTA, the incorporation. So it's a great lecture. We don't have it as a specific lecture in a program. We have it as a topic in that 3rd meeting. The 3rd meeting is going to be exclusively about sugar craving, sugar amount, food with sugar. It's going to be a lot about that. So it's a really, really important meeting for you to participate. The 4th meeting is all about calories in and calories out. How much exercise you're doing, how much you're eating, how much you can balance those 2 things together. And the 5th meeting, it's all about maintenance. What happened after the plan? What happened when you finish here? And also we're going to talk about water intake, how much water you drink. We also want to talk about fiber. There's a lot of information we're going to share. There's a lot of things we're going to give you, so you're always going to feel you have a lot with you. But you have to take from us. You have to really participate. You have to be part of this whole process. Okay? Any questions so far? You got it all? You ready? You hungry, no? You're really hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move into our first topic, which is planning. What is planning? Any idea about planning? Planning.
To reach a goal.
Planning your framework.
Getting a framework or a list in place.
A list in place. Planning. Any idea of planning?
Planning your day.
Planning your day?
Your day from your food, your exercise, getting organized.
Planning your food, your exercise, getting organized. Another idea of planning.
So you don't procrastinate and you do things.
You don't procrastinate, you do things. Any
You
more?
don't cheat.
You don't cheat.
Oh, who cheats?
When we plan, and you want to do it, we don't get
Another idea of planning. Organized. So do you have one of those days that you are running around and then you end at 6 o'clock and you haven't eaten anything? Do you think that's planning? No. You went to a party and then you just didn't eat and the party had a lot of different like sweets and everything and you happened to eat what's in the party because you didn't plan ahead of time? Or you were for a dinner and then you just like the dinner is like an hour and a half later than what you expect and then you're so hungry that you just want to eat whatever comes first and as soon as they put bread on the table you just want to eat more. So planning.
With your baby when you're going out of the house and it has the milk, the powder, the water, the Cheerios, the diaper, so for the baby I used to do it. For me, I was
Good. So it's important to get that as the word that as I said before, accountability for yourself. How important this is for you? How important you want to make this for yourself? So when you really make this a priority for yourself, it's when you can start really getting the benefit from it. Okay? This is your time. This is your opportunity for you something good for yourself. I have people that we have people lost 6% of body fat in the previous challenge. I have people that in 2 weeks they never show up and we call them 20 times. Our work is not to call people to come and take a measurement. If we don't call him once, twice, if we don't come here, that's it. You're not into it. But we have people who lose a lot of weight here. People still committed. And even we have people that repeated the challenge for the second time. You want to share with us some of your experience?
Hi everybody. My name's Nancy. I'm Bonita on Instagram. This is my second challenge. I lost 4.1% body fat. And I'm down 15 pounds. But I gained a ton of stuff in the first challenge. One of them was just having a sense of accomplishment. And my challenge is kind of progressive. So each week, the more Alex got on top of me, the more strict I kind of felt more accountable. But he's not the person that really gains it, it's us. So every week I got a little bit more disciplined and a little bit more disciplined. So I started sleeping better. That was a huge problem for me. I started balancing. So it's not just about the weight from the challenge. I balanced my life a lot better. I wanted to leave work. I would be there till 8 or 9 at night. Now I'm out the door at 5:30. I sleep better. I feel better. I'm smiling more. I'm giggling more. I'm Instagramming more. I'm posting more pictures. So my self-esteem is up, and I just have this sense of community here with this gym. It's the best gym I've ever been to. Thank you, Alex.
We have another one there on the back.
Yes. My name is Miriam. I didn't lose as much as she did, but I lost 2.5. It was my first time. And I went down, I think, 6 pounds. But I'm back. There's always more fat to lose, right? And I want to know plenty to lose. And I want to learn more about maintenance because I think that's key. But what I learned the most about the past programs is the workshops. The topics were great. I mean, you learn tips that till this day I apply to my lifestyle. They're sustainable to my family. You know, you become aware of things that in my lifetime I had not even been aware. So I'm very aware of healthy eating and wellness. And I feel great like Nancy. Love coming here and it was a great program. So I'm looking forward to losing more fat and learning more tips.
I just wanted to say one super important thing. With the first challenge, when you screw up, you have the next week meeting to kind of pick you back up. So just get back on track. I screwed up plenty of times during my first challenge.
She cries every time I take her 5 measurements. She cries.
thing for me on the weekends. So I don't want alcohol because I know what Alex is gonna put me through in the morning. So just get back on track. You might screw up, and that's okay. I did it, and I still lost weight. Just get back on track.
To talk about
We suggest, we have a suggestion here. We're gonna have an alcohol workshop. It's all about what can I drink.
So let's start a little bit about the journaling. So journaling for us is really, really important. There's many ways we can journal. This is the key in planning. We strongly believe that losing weight is not a matter of willpower, but a matter of planning. Plan your day, you got it. You don't want to think at 6 o'clock when you're tired what to eat. 1 to 6, you want to think in the beginning and plan the whole day so that you know that it's safe. There's many ways of planning. We have a full handout here of why it is so important to journal, to write your thoughts, to see from a different perspective why have I eaten. You need to understand where you are at. You need to understand what is your calories intake in a normal day to see where you need to go. So you need to see as an outsider what is going on, what are your patterns, when do you fail, when is your craving, is it at 4, is it at 6, is it after 10? Those are key factors that only you can discover. You become your best nutritionist, you become your best master, you become the one that truly knows yourself. And so let's journal, let's see a pattern, let's learn about what you do during the day, and we can help you tweak that and correct that. So journaling is key. It is, some people say I don't have the discipline. There's so many ways to do it. We have a prototype that I gave you in the second paper, which is the base. What I did there really is we have many books and samples here that you can scan and do if you want. There is in Target a really big one. There's all different colors and flavors of journaling. There is application. There's one that I really like. It's called Lose It. If you want to write that down, Lose It. It's a very good application, but there's thousands of them. There is my Fitness Pal, and I'm sure we can found here 10 of them.
Let's spell Lose It for them.
Lose It, LOSEIT, and an exclamation.
That's a website or
It's an application in your phone. You log all your food, and what it does, it tells you how much fiber you had, protein you had. So it shows you a curve of where you are at, so that we can move towards something better. LOSEIT, an exclamation at the end. In the handout that I gave you, for us, among all the information, the key here is what do you eat? When do you eat it? What is the amount? And there is a little square of information of how you feel physically and emotionally. Physically meaning, you know what, after eating I feel bloated, I feel heavy, I have gastric pain, I have no energy. Those physicals are very important. They tell you a lot about what you eat and how you eat and ate it. So write that down and you can see, you might find patterns that you see, oh my God, it's clear. After eating this dairy, I feel like this. So do that exercise for yourself. Use these 6 weeks to learn about your weight. Eating is very bio-individual. Strongly believe it's bio-individual. It depends on many factors. So let's learn about each of us. And the other one is how you feel emotionally. Do I feel guilt? We all do. But guilt, or how do I feel about after eating that? And that also has a lot of power. The other key here is calories out. It's the activity. How much exercise we did during the day. So people ask me, how many calories should I have to eat during the day? It really depends on your activity. So we need to log what is the level of activity. If I need yoga, if I need spinning, so also the intensity of the workout that you do.
copy of this and then keep it for yourself.
Yeah.
Do like I don't know, like the amount of copies you need. Yes, 20 and you have it. Once you have it on the roll, easy. I have one book. I mean, there's some people that doesn't have the chance to use those kind of things. The application, if you are savvy on your phone and you really are easy on the phone, Lucid is the best. We've been trying and you can track the information good.
You can even scan the food you eat in Lucid. So you scan the potato chips. I hope you're not doing that. But scan the QR,
The barcode?
The barcode.
The QR code.
The QR code. And then it just loads all the information.
Wow.
Yes.
You can use this, you can put it on your purse. They have here also a chart with also the calories you use, and something that I use sometimes, and people sometimes do to classes. There's a little stars right here, and you can put your stars.
What is this, Alex?
I'm sorry?
What is this?
This is a small like diet journal pocket. You just keep it wherever you want. If you have the application, I mean, we just make it as easy as possible for you, but it's worth it, and it's good as long as you use it. If you don't use it, it's not going to be worth it. And this is, sorry to interrupt you before I say something. We decided this at the very beginning of the program because we think it's the key of success to know what are you eating. If you're here today, it's for a reason because you're already exercising. We can tweak a lot of the exercise, but we need to change also the eating habit, and you need to be aware where you are in order for you to know where you're going. So you need to track your food. Next week we're going to talk about that. We're going to use some of the example of the food. And probably some people skip breakfast. Like the winning of the challenge, Susan says, like, I learned from this challenge that I need to eat breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast before. And how she realized because she started eating too late. And then she realized it because she saw it in a journal. So you need to keep track what you're doing. It's very, very, very important. Whatever works for you, do it. Okay? What's your question?
Where can we buy that?
The little book.
Yes.
I just give it to you and then you
There is a website.
Yeah.
You can order at Amazon.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's very easy to find.
Target has great ones with these things, so they're really for your person. This is kind of big, but
Yeah, the cool
Target,
thing
you
about-
said Target?
Target has really thin ones.
These have like 20 little pages on the front. I use this some. I have a program before. I use it before to my people. They have 20 little pages about talking about body metabolic index, talking about calories, talking about water, talking about estimating amount of calories consumption for people. We're gonna cover some of those things here, but if you wanna just, if you feel that's interesting to you, that's really cool. What else? Yeah. Something that we wanted you to really realize is if you keep doing the things the way you're doing, you're gonna get the same results. You cannot expect changes if you don't change anything on your either eating habits or your exercise routine. So you either have to change one or the other, or even more, changing both to get more results. So if you're exercising 3 times a week and you're eating the way you're eating right now, you may need to add more exercise in order to lose weight. You need to cut some calories. So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna tell you how much calories we should think you eat if you're an active person. We're gonna give you an idea what's the estimated amount of calories if you are just doing what you're doing right now, just to get an idea, but you need to do some changes. And as I said, this is a fat burning challenge, it's not a weight loss challenge. And to burn fat, you need to start working your muscles. We believe a lot in doing strength training. You have to come and do strength classes, body pump classes, body sculpting classes. If you've never done cycle before, you can come and do some cycle classes, which is really important. If you want to do a classes on Sunday, like on Saturday, like circuit training class, to work in high interval intensity training, it's really, really good. You need to start waking up your metabolism. You need to start doing things that are out of your routine, out of your regular daily activities in order for you to just start moving to the next level, okay? And as I said before, how much you want to bring into this is how much you're going to get out of that, okay?
Alex, I wanted to say one thing. I was so obsessed with my weight when I did my first challenge. I literally would weigh myself in the morning and at night. It was the worst thing I could do. I literally started losing weight when I stopped weighing myself. So I kind of just started doing my weigh-in when I was here so I could cry to Alex. So I wouldn't weigh yourself like all the time.
We weigh you to have an idea where is your amount of fat in relationship with your body weight. That's all. It's the only thing we use. We're concerned about fat because fat is what, even in the big extension, what is fat is, some of those cardiovascular problems come from excess of fat. Doesn't come by being heavy. And then most of the most obese people in the world are the anorexic people. Anorexic because the amount of fat in relationship with the amount of muscle is bigger. So you have to be careful thinking about what is fat, what is weight. We want you to be strong. We want you to be fit. We want you to be healthy, and we want you to be leaner. That's our idea. That's why we just created this program to get to that idea of fitness and wellness.
And to be able to sustain that. Because losing weight, it could be easy. Not eating enough and 500 calories, everyone can lose weight. The key here is something that it's a life, sustainable, it becomes a lifestyle. And we strongly believe that in 6 weeks, you were able to reprogram, to create these new habits, to rewrite your habits in a healthier way. It's not only about losing the fat, but it's also having this good, great relationship with food, healing with whole foods, using food as your medicine. Not having this guilty or relationship with food, but to the contrary, fall in love with good, healthy superfood. And that's something we are very, very involved in.
I can't stress the food part of it enough for me. When I first came here, I thought I was just coming to a gym because my gym had closed. And immediately when I came, I got a whole different feeling, and I thought, and I was scared to death when my gym closed. I was like, what am I gonna do? You know, and I came in here and I was like, all of a sudden I just started feeling the vibe. You know, and at first, I have to be honest, I said, I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish here. You know, maybe this isn't for me. But I just kept going, you know, and I said, you know, here for a reason. And I met with you, and I had that consultation. And she said to me, write down a little bit about yourself and your lifestyle so I know how to help you. And I wrote this whole thing, so funny. But one of the first things I said on it was, I'd like to have a glass of wine every night while I'm cooking dinner. So I wanted something that allows me to have my glass of wine, you know, and then I said, I can't sleep, I'm going through menopause, you know, that whole thing. And I'm telling you, I cannot stress enough how much it changed my life. I sleep so well. It's like I hadn't slept in 10 years like I sleep now. You know, and if you guys, most of you are young, you haven't experienced it yet, but wait, you know, and just, I stopped craving the wine. Now, yes, and I was a glass of wine every single day of my life. Now, if I have 2 glasses, I can go 2 weeks without a glass. Wow. I don't think about it. Before, when I walked in the house, it was the first thing I thought of. Let's make dinner, get your glass of wine, you know.
You're getting your endorphins from somewhere else. It's all about feeling good.
Yeah.
So we can have it from chocolate or wine, or you can go to the gym or have a community. So you're looking for that, but that's so beautiful what you said.
Wow.
Because it's the information you give to yourselves. How important is that? It's not
And I lost 6.5 pounds.
And your name is?
Okay, this is a very difficult part of the program right now.
My chocolate, I see my chocolate baby.
You see your chocolate baby?
Are you gonna make us right? What are we gonna let go?
That's a good way to say it. Why you want to let go? I mean, I want you to write something that you think it's. I wanted to make it as a goal, but you can make a goal if you want. A goal have to be in the present tense. You have to include by 2 weeks. I'm gonna be completely no sugar free, or I want to stop eating carbs like 6 o'clock at night. Whatever works for you. Whatever you think it's challenging, whatever you think it's doable, do it. You're gonna write it down, put your name, sign it, put a date on it, and we're gonna put it right here. Okay?
How many? One thing, just one thing?
Make it big, make it make it sugar, make it.
We're gonna make it the way that through this 6 weeks you can work toward that goal. Just to get an idea, from 1% of body fat to 6% of body fat, it's the range of what people lost on the challenge. So Kim said, by the end of the challenge, I want to be in, your body fat percentage. I want to lose 3 points from body fat, and then you will put it there. And this week, what I'm going to do toward that goal? Maybe I'm going to cut the carbs at night. Maybe I'm going to increase one more class. Maybe I'm going to do one more Zumba, one more cycling. What are you going to do? But you need to know where you're going. You know where you are because we measure. You know where you are right now because we're here. But we want you to know where you are. So we're going to give you this now. Be honest with yourself. I'm going to check some of those and we're going to be coaching. We're going to be coaching you to be able to make it, like, again, accountable for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to start passing this to you.
Give us an example of what we have to write. Alex, give us an example. Give us an example of what we write. Like, I only need one. One is enough.
Okay. Okay, anyone? Okay, yes, write it down. Okay, we're gonna talk about those. Share with someone.
Chocolate out.
I don't eat a lot, but I eat a lot of the bad stuff. Alex, I don't know what to write. What is it? One goal? Alex, can I just write no more bread? I can't.
No more bread.
I guess that's a
You don't have any idea in your mind.
Lo que vas a poner tú. Voy a comer helado de chocolate.
If you don't have any, just write whatever you want. If you don't have anything in mind, just leave it open and then we can share some of that.
¿Le pones el nombre?
You have to put the date and your name.
¿Te gusta la
Oye.
Okay, 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna start working with those.
Hoy fui a pedir las dos. Porque van a abrir. Hoy fui allá. No, no es una miseria.
Okay. Where's your phone? Wait, don't posted that you have to learn. You have to learn. Okay. Okay, so before you post it, really quick, I want to share. Anyone wants to share Anyone wants to share? Okay, share.
I want to reduce my carbohydrate. I didn't hear.
What is it?
She wanna reduce the carbohydrate intakes in 2 weeks. That's good, but can be more specific. Okay, you have to do. Yes, the more specific you get, the more you said, and then you have to make it. For example, present tense. She has one to have the word I want.
I want to stop eating junk food and eat breakfast every day.
Okay. I want. It's something that is in the future. I will. It's something that is in the future. I am eating breakfast every day. I am. It's something that is happening already. The way you put your goal, it's essential. It's happening. I am. You have to bring it in the way that it's like it's real. I want this like far away.
Cuidado. Ustedes ayer no me cuidaron, mira cómo tuve que hacer. Tuve que moverme como un ninja.
Be specific. The more specific you are, the better it you get.
Eso me pasa la primera vez.
It's something that you can know that you can go together.
I'm working on every day.
I know I want to
With yours.
lose 6% body fat and stay away from cakes and cookies.
Perfect. Like, give me a date. Not a date. You have to do it. By date. Like, yes.
The problem is I'm eating cookies to eat for
Okay, let's listen for 1 second. Listen for this one. Can you read yours?
I said lose 6% body fat and stay away from cakes and cookies forever.
Forever? No, it's too harsh.
Forget it.
Okay. Well,
¿Cómo va a sobrevivir? ¿Cómo va a sobrevivir esa gente sin vender nada?
Put it up. You have to be able to have a deadline. You need to put a deadline on it. You need to put a deadline. Listen, present tense. I include myself on it. Cutting sugar by I have to include it myself. Have to be in present tense, and you have to make it you have to have a deadline on your goals. Let's see. By the end of the challenge, I lost 6%. It's gone. By the end of the challenge, it's gone. It's already happened. By the time of the end of the challenge, and then how we're gonna do it through those weeks? We're gonna start working steps to our goal. Okay? Does that make sense to you? It's an form. Okay, exactly. You have to be realistic. Read it.
Mine is, I am working out every day in Mexico because I travel once a month overseas. So I work out every day while I'm on my
It's hard to work out.
I know it's very hard.
Put your goals on the board, and then if you need any assistance or
Every day for 6 weeks. Ya sabes, si alguien se atreve.
Guys, thank you for coming. Welcome to the challenge. And we're going to do it. That's good.
Never see me very
More classes.
Nice and I'm so good to say no. The place of my reality. Now, if you bring me a good brownie, oh, that. No, but brownie I
Mine, I'm gonna work out in Mexico. I'm gonna be in Mexico.
What's your name?
Go back and put no bread, no pizza, and whatever. I want to know what it's It's like no bread, no the pizza that my husband brings. Be specific. Go ahead, go be specific.
But I really don't need
This is the whole.
Alex, te robaron mi corte.
Bueno, ahora necesitamos toda esta gente en Zumba para que empiece a bajar.
Sí, verdad. Because I have my mom's list. So I have the nationality, and the American one. It's like you have Israel and you
No, ahí aparece.
No, boy.
Let's go, everybody. Zumba.